Ladies and gentlemen, the last time you opened a checking account, your banker handed you one of these. It's your welcome kit. Inside this folder, you have brochures about the mobile app, the online banking, the bill pay, and a variety of other promotions. Now, your bank spent $14 to print this folder out for your free checking account. And the reason they did that is because this folder has arguably one of the most important jobs at the bank, is to get you to use your product. Yes, the data shows that if your bank can't get you to activate and utilize your checking account within 60 days of opening it, you will never become an active banking customer, and they will lose money on your relationship. So the problem isn't that it costs money to print brochures. The problem is that the old paper-based welcome kit has stopped doing its job. Only 45% of checking account openers convert into fully engaged, profitable relationships. And 11% of accounts that are opened are never activated at all and end up costing the bank money. So we are solving this problem by updating this antiquated bank technology for the 21st century. So if you move to the demo screen, the first step in this digital onboarding revolution is to take this packet of brochures and throw it out the window. We are in a digital age selling digital products, and a packet of paper has no place in that world. Instead, we replace it with an instant text message to the account opener, linking to a digital journey that walks the customer step by step through all of the steps required to activate and get the most out of that financial services product. It's all in front of the pin, so there's no login required, and steps such as downloading the mobile banking app can be completed with a click of a button. What's more, if that customer has any trouble during this activation process, access to a named personal banker is but a swipe away, with instant click to call, click to email, or click to book a meeting functionality. Now that takes me to the next phase of this revolution, which is the follow-up communications cadence. Now follow-up is key. The studies show that if you can follow up and have 7 touch points with a customer after an account's open, you'll achieve the maximum customer satisfaction. But let's face it, the traditional method of follow-up communications is outdated and doesn't work. You've all experienced this before. The playbook goes something like this. Day 2, we get a signed letter from the president thanking us for our business. Day 3, we're ready to cue the contact center to send a flurry of phone calls that all end up as voicemails and never get returned. By day 4, we're ready for the onslaught of direct mail. Promos, letters, they're all coming to your mailbox. Please, stop the madness. This doesn't work. We're wasting our valuable time, treasure, and environmental resources. So follow-up is key, but I invite you to start thinking about this problem differently. Join us to think about it digitally. What is the fastest, most cost-effective way to deploy and test a communications cadence? You're looking at it on the screen. We developed a visual timeline where business users can easily drop pins to set conditional triggers to send text messages and emails on conditions to remind account openers to move forward with their account opening journey. So things like downloading the mobile banking app or setting up direct deposit if that task hasn't been completed. Moving around and testing that cadence is as easy as moving the pins on the slider to try a new cadence. So while I'm on the topic of configurability and rapid iteration, I want to show how we develop a customized onboarding journey for any product opening scenario at all. The journey I showed you earlier was built based off a widget system we've developed that makes it easy for any business user to drag and drop an actionable widget into a journey. Framing things like videos, uploading documents, sections of the web page, or yes, a widget to make it easy to download a mobile app, are as easy as selecting the widget you'd like, dropping it into the workflow, adding some copy, and publishing. Before we released this feature, I worked with a bank who spent 9 months building a similar piece of functionality so that you could type in your mobile number and have a link text to the App Store. You just saw that happen in 9 seconds. And the value of being able to rapidly iterate comes in testing. Which brings me to the advantages of analytics when you use a digital approach to onboarding. For example, when I hand out a packet of brochures, I'm pretty sure your customer takes that home and throws it away, but there's no good way for me to tell. When you take a digital approach to onboarding, you know absolutely everything that happens. Did they open the link? Did they click on the mobile app? What did they do? So you can test, iterate, change, and optimize. The last part about this platform I want to point to is our API. This platform is entirely API-driven, which means that no matter what your technology stack looks like today, your account origination platform, your CRM, your marketing cloud, your core processor system, it's very easy to incorporate digital onboarding into your process and start testing and optimizing your customer activation funnel. So I'll end with just a brief story about why we are so passionate about solving this problem. This is not my first time on the Finovate stage. The last time I was here, I was presenting for a company called Andera. We were one of the first providers to make it possible for a checking customer to open their account on a bank's website. Well, a lot of those accounts don't get used, and a bank doesn't make money on inactive accounts. So the first time around, we solved problems for your customers to make it quick and easy to open an account anywhere and anytime. But the next time around, we're going to solve the problem for you, the bank, so you can actually convert the accounts that get open into profitable, active relationships. Thank you very much, and I hope you enjoy the conference.